Pisces, song that's playing for you is I'm different. So it's either you in a situation and you're actually, it's like you've changed. When it comes to it, you could be presenting yourself towards your family, your friends, your relationship, and it's like you different when it comes to how you think about something. So you and your partner might have had a disagreement, or it's just like y'all were talking and conversating, and it's like after that interaction, you changed when it comes to how you see your relationship. So that has you expressing different energies to your partner, or it's like you changed when it came to that topic or subject y'all were talking about. Now you could have changed for the better or for the worse. And you know what side of the fence you fall on. Or it's like you're different in terms of you going through some changes, some transformations. Whether that involves you or your own life, your reality, your world is changing, your world is shifting. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Or someone looking at you like, oh, Pisces, you different. And you different for the better. You feel me? You different. You only different because you ain't fucking with they bullshit no more. You ain't allowing someone to fuck around in your face or in your space no more. Now they calling you different. And put your foot. It could be like that. Or Pisces, it's like someone looking at you like, hold on, you different. And you acting fishy. And put your foot. You know where you at with the shit. It's like your intentions are leaking and you can't, it's like you can't conceal your intentions no more. Or someone can't hide their intentions with you no more. Now you can see through someone's act, so to speak. And put your foot. You know where you at with it. You different. Someone you look, or you looking at somebody like, oh, you different. Oh, you different. You might be investing yourself in a new environment, and this ain't something you ain't. This is something you ain't never experienced before. You feel me? Oh, this different type of vibe. You feel me? Hey, you know where we at? You know where we at? Love is in reverse. It might be. It's different in the way it could have been. Like it looked one way on the outside. When you got in it, it was different. So you might have fell in love with the look of something. It's almost like you got played for fool's gold type of vibe. Whether it was your own mind who played you for fool's gold. Oh yeah, Pisces, if you take this action, it's gonna be it's a little different than what you usually do. But I can guarantee you, this is you talking to you now. I can guarantee you, if you do that, yeah, that's gonna happen. This is going to chain event to that butterfly effect, and then this is gonna happen. That could have been where you was at with the shits. And now you did that only to realize not only you put yourself in a certain type of mind about the situation, and now you restless because of your own actions. Look, you made the wrong judgment. Look, you made the wrong judgment when it came to you doing something. Now there ain't no love in your space. Or, again, you just aware because of how someone expressing themselves to you, ain't no love in the space. You can see the difference. It's like you know the difference between what love is and what love ain't. Just because you might have been through some sort of circumstance and you made the wrong call in regards to how you feel about. So if it's like a solo battle and we talk about your passions, you might have been in a position where you were doing one thing. Yeah, it might not have been bringing you a lot of tangible when it comes to the world. So it might not have been bringing you a lot of cheese, a lot of feta, you feel me? A lot of blue faces, a lot of Benjis. But at the same time, you still were in love with that pattern, that cycle, that hobby. You love doing that. You feel me? The song that's playing is Go Up Home. That was your home. But then it's like you might have got a new business opportunity. You might have had a new idea and you saw that this would bring you some quick cheese, some quick feta, some quick dough. So you was like, you know what? I'm gonna separate from what I actually love doing. I'm gonna stop doing my passion. I'm gonna stop investing in this opportunity or this gift. And I'm gonna go and do that. I'm gonna invest in that because the money from that look real good. It look like it'll have a quicker return on investment type of vibe. And you made the wrong choice when you did that. It's like you had a test to see if you was really passionate about what you was passionate about, and you failed. If it's a solo battle. If it's a solo battle. If it ain't just, if it's a solo battle, I'm telling you, and you went full, you did not waste time. It's like you didn't even second guess this decision type shit. When you saw this opportunity versus this opportunity. When you compared this, you invested your time in this passion. Yeah, you feel me? You liked doing this. You liked creating this. You liked associating yourself there with him, her, over whatever it was. But then when you saw this, it was like, hold up. This come with this? Oh, if I do this will happen real quick instead of me having to wait here. And you chose the latter and you got fucked. Now you may be in a situation where you're restless because you was already home. It's like you left home to go somewhere you thought would be a bigger house type of vibe. You thought you would gain more ideas, more awareness, have more space here. And nah. Look, now you may feel disconnected from your where home is. You want now it's like now that you experienced that, you want to go back home and the door locked. And whatever world of reality we talking about, you know what the fuck. You know what the fuck we talking about, Pisces. Don't let me tell you shit. If this don't got nothing to do with what you got going on, it ain't for you. But if you're dealing with someone outside of you could have took an action towards you. Again, if this ain't a solo battle and you sharing a space with someone or a group of people, it's like they could have been, it's like everybody outside of you could have came up with an idea to communicate something to you. Some sort of action, some sort of passion, you feel me? They did that. Not only did it make you realize how disconnected or different you are from these people. The song I was playing before this was I'm Different. It's like not only did it make you realize how different and how y'all were on two different pages, but they really don't care about you. You realize those people don't love me. And now you feel cold in a space. It's like you feel trapped in a home that you chose to be in. And you ain't doing shit but reminiscing on where you used to live. The type of lifestyle, the type of ideas, the type of friends, the type of associations you used to engage in. Look, you made a wrong decision. And now you may be in a position, it's like, again, something came to you, you had this and this, something came to you that made you leap and made you jump. And now you jumped into a situation that ain't got no love in it. Or you're just in an environment surrounded by people that don't love you. And you know that now. Look, and now you may be in a position, again, if you're dealing with somebody, someone came to you and expressed themselves to you in a certain emotional type of manner. They made it look real good, too. They made it look real good, too. And you took it. The song that's playing is Batman. And it's the remix. Or it's a situation where if you're dealing with somebody, now that somebody sees you, it's like not only are you passionate, so if you're in a relationship, it's like you dealing with your partner, you taking your passion away from your partner, instead of expressing yourself to your partner or sharing your ideas and sharing your drive, your fire with your partner, you taking your fire, your passion, your energy elsewhere. And that's because you got no love for this. So because you have no love for this, you're going to just take your love, or you're going to take this desire, this want, these needs elsewhere. You're going to get them fulfilled somewhere outside of the relationship. And you may be in a position where your partner may be, it's like y'all in a relationship, but y'all not together. If you're dealing with somebody, you know they don't love you and they got some emotions elsewhere. You know what the fuck, Pisces, you know what the fuck. If it ain't a situation where you may be in a position in your current environment, in your current reality, you're not experiencing love. And you know what love is. You know what love feel like. And there's no love here. And because there's no love here, it's put you in the space to realize in order for love to happen, you got to make it happen. So you may be in a position where now you want to emotionally express yourself away from this dead situation, this dead life, somewhere there's no emotions flourishing. Before you might have felt like you was in the presence of love when you were in here, because the energy this situation had you in was something out of this world. But now it's not the same. The passion done changed directions. Now it ain't hitting the same. I hope someone actually ain't hitting. Yeah, it's a burden. It's a burden, and it make you want to take an action away from this because it's such a weight on you. You restless because of this shit. Your spirit is not at peace right now because you mourning over the loss of something. You can't get over it. That is over. But again, that was home. It's like how Batman lost his parents and he became Batman. Whatever put you in this space to do what you're doing now, you can't get over that. You know what we talking about though, Pisces. And you going hard at it. Yeah, look, Pisces. It's like, and what you doing, you don't even love what you're doing, but you just doing it. Whatever we talking about. It's like, you don't feel confident about this. You actually have an emotional mind and or ideas for something different. What you feel for don't got nothing to do with what you're doing, but yet you still doing it because of some sort of burden and or weight that you restless over in your life. So it's like it's almost like you don't like your job, but you know the bills got to get paid type of vibe. You feel me? Whatever reality we talking about, whatever space you're traveling to, whether that's an internal thing, it's like you constantly putting your mind on a topic. You know that it don't get you no good feelings, it don't get you no good ideas, but yet you still let your spirit go there to develop ideas that call an action out of you. And it's action you shouldn't be taking, but yet you still dabble, all because you bitter. All because there ain't no love in your world. And it's almost like you could be seeing someone else outside of you express or emotions away from you. And because of that, it's a burden on you. You stressed out because your friend or your partner or your ex, your family member no longer bringing you what they used to bring you. They taking their emotions away from you. And that got you feeling some type of way because now you know ain't no love in your world. Whatever the fuck, Pisces, if that shit stick, then let that shit hit. Look, I'm telling you, put your foot though. Put your foot though. It's like you might have took a passionate action thinking it would change your situation, change the dynamic of your relationship. So it's almost like, you feel me, Valentine's Day around the corner type of vibe. You thought, all right, if you could express yourself like this to your partner leading up to Valentine's Day, they would do or take the action you wanted them to take on Valentine's Day. So it's almost like you wanted your partner, let's say you was in a relationship or your significant other, or you wanted to propose, or you feel me, it was that. So it was like your partner was trying to drop hints, crazy hints, done like hints that ain't even, you can't even call them a hint. They was just, you might as well have asked me for that shit type of vibe. You feel me? But they thought, look, if they bring you these type of expressions, this type of communication, this type of emotion, then when come Valentine's Day, you'll pop the question. You'll do the action. You'll invest in them in some way, shape, or form. Boy, that decision they made, whether it was a decision you made, look, all them dishonest actions, all that bullshit that was plotted. You got the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, both of them bitches in reverse. Someone fucked up. Whether it was you who thought you if you could get someone warmed up for Valentine's Day, it was a situation where someone thought they could put you in a certain type of energy building up to a certain event, and that event ain't fucked. Look, now when you look at this relationship, you don't see nothing good from this. Now you might have been realizing the shit you've been promoting, the shit you've been a part of, the shit you've been showing your world, you should have kept that shit to your damn self. All that was, you should have kept that shit locked up in whatever realm of reality we talking about. And you saw that, look, you saw how trapped you were ever since you changed your perspective. And what put you in a position to change your perspective? Whether that was someone who came and expressed himself towards you a certain type of way, and you just once they said that, it kind of clicked some shit. You feel me? You had the Jimmy Neutron big brain going on for a moment. And you realize, hold the fuck up. This is what I'm in. This is what's going on. This is how I'm viewed. This is how this person sees me. They obviously see me like this if they communicating or expressing themselves to me like that. Now you know the space you ain't got no love. Now you know all this passion, all this drive. You've been going so hard at this. You've been giving you've been giving all that energy to the wrong place. Whether that's the energy within thine self, some ideas you thought would manifest into some crazy shit, but it was just you lying to yourself, trying to manipulate some shit into happening. Now your community and your world see you a certain type of way because all the actions you did to try to get that to happen. Or it's a situation where someone outside of you tried to take some sort of action towards you, and that only changed how you perceive this situation. Now when you're not confident in this relationship, you don't want to share space with these folk, this person, this idea. You don't want to communicate with that anymore, whatever that is. But somebody ain't done trying to communicate with you, or you ain't giving up yet, Pisces. You know where you at with the shits. Put your foot.